Hello, my friends. How's everybody doing tonight? This is Ricardo Benitez, your candidate for the State Assembly in the 29th District. Thank you for joining me. I want to say hello and wish you a good evening in this Saturday. Tomorrow is Sunday, and we need to go to church and pray. Pray to this country, choose the best candidate to represent you and the country. This country is in need of those prayers, is in need of God. And we can do that. We can bring God's word to the countries, the states, and over here in California, especially. I say because I live here and I'm running for office in the state of California for assembly representing the 29th district. And as everybody know, in other states, it's already official to bring the word of God in schools. And I hope that would be good also to have over here in California. We need it desperately. I don't know if you remember, I don't go often, but I remember when I was going somewhere with my kids and my mom, my sister, away from home, and we used to rent a hotel to stay that night. And I remember going into a hotel and open the drawers from the cabinet they used to have, and they still have it. You find a Bible. I don't know if they still have the thing that you can find a Bible in the hotels. But it was a good thing because people who want to pray or who want to read about the Word of God, that was a good thing. And now, if we had the schools, that would be awesome. Awesome because our kids will be more conscious of what love it is, what's the word of God means. That will be awesome. I think in California we'll go to the stage where one day we will have that. That's all depend of you, the people who live in California. That all depend of you, the people who vote and wants to bring that situation, which is the Bible, into our schools. That would be awesome. Everybody grow up in South America, Central America, North America, with the Word of God, Jesus Christ, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. And I think we need that again because our country, for many years, and I'm not going to mention names of presidents or elected officials, but for many years, the country has been divided for people who confuse people. And I think it's time to bring the harmony, the love, the situation that we are one person with the same image of God. That would be awesome if one day that happens, regardless what party you are affiliated. Is what you're gonna bring to solution of problems that we might be suffering in the country. So education is very important. Used to be the best this country in education. But now parents are trying to take the kids away from different institutions over here in the United States because the education is not what they're expecting for the kids. But it's time that we get together and start thinking about that. Because with a good education, your kid will be able to represent their own family, to represent their own business, to represent their own country where they live, or their own state where they live. Because remember, we are one nation under God, individual, with justice for all. That is beautiful, no? So let's get together this March 3rd and come out and vote. Don't stay home. The right that you have is to elect your representative. The representative who will give you the opportunity of better stability, to better life, to better opportunities. And one of those opportunities is education. Because from there is what our kids depend, what their future is going to be for them. If we don't educate our kids, then it's going to be a problem. It is a problem already. But I believe that if we start doing that, to show kids how to read, to show kids how to write, to show kids how math it is, that will be make our kids more successful and will be more easier for them to survive. And that will appreciate them because they will say, well, thanks to the legislators, they were thinking of us. Why we don't act like Jesus did? Jesus said, let the kids come to me. Because the highest is for them. Heaven is for them. We need to worry about them. And that's why we get elected, to represent our kids, our elders, our businesses, middle class, youngers, all people. That's why we get elected, to represent and think and live in them something where they can depend on. And that's what I want to do. My dream is to represent my people, my community. When I say my people, I'm not talking about just the Spanish community. No, I say my people because we are equals. It doesn't matter your color or skin. It doesn't matter. We are the same person. Beautiful because we got different attitude, different colors, different way to talk, with different language, different way to eat, different food. We got different everything. But at the end, we are the same people. So I want to represent you as an individual, as a human being, as a person. Because for me, you are not a number. For me, you are a human being that need to be represented. And that's what I'm asking you. This March 3rd, come out and vote in the 39th district. In the 39th district, we've been just a number that doesn't count, a number that the politicians use to get their salary, their money from the big government, because California is a big but huge government right now that The people doesn't count on them. They don't care you come out and vote. They don't care about if you live in the street. That's one of the issues is happening right now in California. They don't care if you eat or your kid have food in the refrigerator. They don't care. Only care is to create a big government and control the people. But in order to do that, in order to stop that, we need to come together and united as a people, as a community, and start thinking that we deserve something better, that you deserve something better than those politicians in office that when they need you is when they come to tell you how beautiful you look. But to me, you look beautiful every day. To me, you look beautiful every moment. To me, our kids look beautiful because what I see on them is a future. And if we don't fight for the future of our kids, we are not fighting for anything. Let's educate our kids better. But in order to do that, I need to come out and vote March 3rd in the 39th district. And we can make the difference. Our businesses need help. You may say, what kind of help do they need? The only person who knows what the help do they need is the business owners. I know one, which is very important for me because I don't believe in that, is what? Taxes. Raising taxes to the business owner is killing businesses. And I want to stop that in order to you keep on business and hire people to survive. We want to make California beautiful state. We want to make our Golden State beautiful as always has been. But we need to break the super majority under one party control, which is the Democrats. They are controlling the state, the elected officials. And you, as a Democrat who live in the communities, are suffering the consequences because they are not thinking of you. They don't care you are a Democrat. They don't care you are a Republican. They don't care you are a Green Party. They don't care you are a libertarian. They don't care you what party do you represent. They don't care. The only thing they care is their own person. And that's what the big government does. Raise taxes, break education, break you as a business owner, create legislation that destroy you because they create so many wrong legislations against you. Let's start with SB 5. It's a wrong legislation that they create. Propositions. They create the Proposition 47. That's the wrong legislation. They create a 54, a wrong legislation for California. The 109, wrong legislation for California. We need to create something that puts you to work and be prosper for your own benefit and for the benefit of the country. We need to stop those businesses leaving California to go to another state. We need to stop the government using our people living on the streets so they can make big money, and our people living on the street with needs of being represented. The homelessness need different kind of representation because there is different issues happening to them. Some of them lose their families. and they became depressed, and they went to bankruptcy, and they went to homelessness. They lost their property. They went depressed, they became bankruptcy, and they became homelessness. There is people who are drug addictions that need attention. There is a people who are mental health that need attention. We can create rehabilitation centers for them and rehabilitate them and see how capable they are to become a member into the society again. There is people who has been alcoholism that need help. I know that alcoholism has been forever, but there's some people that can be rehabilitated, and we can create rehabilitation center for them. Let's create adult education that can make so many parents so successful, because see what happened is in our culture and in our youngest day we create families, and sometimes to take care of the family we're unfinished going to school. But when our family grow, we still have the little insight that we want to continue with our education, but we don't have anything to offer to those parents who wants to go back to school. But we can do something. Electing Ricardo Benitez for the State Assembly representing the 39th District. Don't allow the elected official who comes just to tell you that it's time to go and vote for them, because that's not good for you. Which is good for you is electing those people who really want to represent you. March 3rd is here, next week. Today is February 29th. Tomorrow is March 1st. Monday, March 2nd, and Tuesday, March 3rd is when you need to come out and vote. But be wise. Forget about that because you are a Democrat, you have to vote Democrat. The Constitution doesn't make you a slave into that issue that because you're a Democrat, you have to vote Democrat. No. The freedom is what makes you capable to choose for who you want to vote and to who you want to elect to represent you. My friend, I'm asking you this Tuesday, don't stay home. Come out and vote for Ricardo Benitez from the 39th District. I'll be expecting you vote, and I'll be expecting your decision to elect me. Because this will continue until November. November is the runoff. And we need to win the runoff also in order to become your representative. Remember, if I get elected, I'm not just going to represent the 39th District. I'm representing the whole California because I had to vote for the legislation that the other candidates or the other elected officials present. So, and I have to take a good decision for what they are asking and for what they are presenting. And I always will be choosing the best for you. Join me, Ricardo Benitez, for a State Assembly in the 29th District. I wish you a beautiful evening, and tomorrow is Sunday, so I hope you go to church tomorrow and ask the Lord to give you a wise decision for who you want to vote. Remember, if you're a Democrat, that's fine. But choose the best candidate, no matter if he's from the Green Party, from the Libertarian or Liberal, whatever party. But if they fulfill your desires, your needs, vote for that person. My name is Ricardo Benitez, and I am a Republican that I'm asking to vote March 3rd. Thank you, my friend. Have a good evening, sleep well, and let's go to church tomorrow, all right? Sleep well. Have a nice evening. Bye-bye.